Welcome back to the channel. It's your host Rob with I-25 Kia. I'm trying to do new things with the logo. I'm joined today with Kia's 2021 GT Line Soul. So by now we all know about the Kia Soul. It's a very defining vehicle in Kia's brand. This one in particular is the gravity gray paint job. We have a line of Kia Souls on the lot. I picked this one because it was my favorite looking color. For the most part, the Kia Soul has kept this boxy shape, but over the years it's gotten a little bit more curves, and then with this GT line, as well as the X line, they've cleaned it up even more. So let's start with this exterior. So there are many different trims you can get into, but if you get into the GT line, you do get this sportier front fascia. And I think this is one of the most recognizable grills in the entire Kia lineup. I like it. It's got this nice machine metal accents, and then you've got this honeycomb grid. Another thing that makes this thing a little bit more sporty looking are these cyclops shaped headlights. I like how these just look like a little beam across the whole thing. And then there's no way that you're gonna miss these gigantic boxed fog lights. They're huge and they look great. So along with the sporty front fascia, you also have a sporty rear fascia. The way they made this a little bit sportier is right down here. You've got these scoops. I think that looks really cool. You've also got these nice things that look like vents. I don't think, nope, those are not vents. But it does add to that sporty look on the exterior. And now there is no way for you to miss these rear taillights. They're a very unique shape. They're super bright. I mean, if you see these taillights and you run into that, that's on you. You've got your nice Soul badge on the back, and then you've also got your nice GT line badge. So it's a really sharp looking ride. This baby sits on 18-inch alloy wheels with that nice Kia logo that has the red border. And the red border really sets off the rest of this car, because with the GT line, you also get these red accent side sills, which just make all these colors pop. That's the thing about the Soul that has always made it fun, in my opinion, is all these fun little accents. And it's just kind of cool and hip. I like all the scoops that they have inside of the body. You even got one on the hood. Your mirrors have turn signal indicators. They also have the blind spot detection that illuminates if somebody's in the right or the left lane. And you know how I like branding. It's the Soul. Not like there's any way that you would look at this and be like, what type of car is that? Because everybody knows this is a Soul. But if they don't know, you got your name right there. But overall, it's a good looking car. This is like a portal into another dimension. It looks really small on the outside, but once you get inside, it's quite large. I've always liked the Soul because it feels like, I don't know, whenever you sit in it, it just feels like you're in like a small SUV. The seating is very upright. You do have nice lumbar support with these seats. It's not adjustable, but I really feel like a hand fitting inside of a glove right now. How come you don't hear that terminology every day? You hear it fits like a glove, but you never hear fits like a hand inside a glove. That makes a lot more sense. The steering wheel is designed very well because this is the GT line. You have a nice leather steering wheel. On the left side of the steering wheel, you can control your phone calls, hang up on phone calls, control your music, and this is where you can also mute, which I like having that feature right there. On the right side, you're going to be able to control your cruise control, and you're also going to be able to navigate through your menus that are on the dash. Another thing that makes this wheel different than the other wheels is it does have that GT line branding. A little tiny detail, but it's little details like that that set this car off. Right down to the left of the steering wheel, you're going to see where you can control your brightness, your lane keep assist, your blind spot detection, your auto stop, and also your traction control. I like this chrome looking handle, and I also really like this design on the interior of the door. I don't know what they call that. I'm going to call this the polygon trap. Are those polygons? What is a polygon? What is a polygon? A regular polygon is a polygon in which all sides are all the same length and at all the same angles. So yeah, I really like this polygon design. It's pretty neat. The centerpiece of this car is the 7-inch touchscreen display with the integrated Apple CarPlay / Android Auto. It also has Bluetooth connectivity, but the integrated Apple CarPlay is always an amazing thing to have because if you have maps that are already loaded into your phone, you just plug in your phone or connect it via Bluetooth and it's just automatically going to project your route on the screen. This is also going to be where you find your rear backup camera, and it does have those nice bending dynamic lines, so you have no excuse to hit anybody when you're backing up. It's a very wide angle, very crystal clear, high def, and pretty sweet. One of the reasons I like the GT line versus the X line is this sunroof. You do have a motorized sunroof, and it does have a power shade. So yeah, I would say that's a tremendous feature. I mean, the two are very similar priced, but this is what sells this one for me. So back to what I was saying about this being a very spacious vehicle, even though it doesn't really look like it. It's got a 60/40 split seat. Pull on down. God. That's just my license plate. So you can make this thing totally flush, which is really cool. The floorboard is a hidden compartment that holds your spare tire and your jack. Also a wheel lock set. But this floor can actually go down a level. Okay, that's not really how you do it. It actually just like pulls up and folds into these slots. But if you're really good at editing, you can do that magic as well. I like the option to either make this flush with the seats in case you got some long stuff to carry, like me. But yeah, you can fit something diagonally that's about 6 feet. Now, even though this is one of the safest Kias on the market, we gotta buckle you in. I am talking to you, my audience, because I want you to be safe. I also want my camera to be safe. So Kia's 2021 Soul GT line has a 2-liter multi-point injection engine. It's a 4-cylinder, and in terms of get it up and go, I have no complaints yet. It gives you exactly the amount of power that you need to get onto the interstate if you're approaching kind of slow. And then the transition between gears is also very fluid, and that's because of the Soul's intelligent variable transmission. There are many things I like about the Soul. One of them being these gigantic square windows. Here in Colorado, having this gigantic view is great so that you can take in all the mountains. It also allows you to drive with more confidence because you're safer. I mean, you can see everything that's coming at you. But just in case you needed a little additional help, this vehicle comes equipped with many safety features. Forward collision avoidance with pedestrian detection, blind spot detection, lane keep assist, driver attention warning, not to mention the airbags that surround this entire vehicle. I think the Soul, especially the GT line, is a very good vehicle for a brand new college student or freshman. For one, it's very safe, like I just said. Number two, it's kind of sportier. It kind of matches that vibe that kids are looking for. And then number three is that price point. I mean, you get a sportier looking car with a sunroof, just over $22K MSRP. Tremendous value. This will be the perfect vehicle to take your kid to college and from college and wherever they need to be, while also being safe. But overall, I like how the Kia Soul handles. It does have 2 drive modes. It's got normal and sport. I was driving on the interstate one day and it was super windy. And whenever I put it into sports drive mode, it tightened up the wheel for me. It made it a lot easier to drive in those windy conditions. But it's got very responsive turning, a very quiet ride, and just all around comfortable. For a first impression, whether you're being the driver or the passenger, I think the first time you get into a Soul, you'll be completely surprised. You'll be surprised at the technology, the comfort, the space, and how cool it is in here. Now, I covered a lot, but I certainly did not cover it all. If you have any questions about cars, Kia vehicles, or just want to meet some really cool people, go talk to the car experts at I-25 Kia. If you're interested in purchasing a vehicle, go to i25kia.com. We've got a great payment calculator so you can figure out all your payments and see which vehicle is just right for you. Or if you want to test drive this guy and you don't want to come to our dealership, it's okay, it won't hurt our feelings, but we do offer a 24-hour home test drive. We'll deliver this Kia, any Kia, whatever car we have on our lot, we'll deliver it to you anywhere in Colorado. And then if you want to purchase the vehicle, we'll bring over the paperwork, we'll take your car, we'll clean it up for you, make it all shiny, and then when we bring it back, sign off and the car's yours. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions for me, I always respond. Check back next week for some more Colorado Kia content. If you could, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And have a great day. Bye.